Today we're playing Simic Worm Tribal. Yeah, Worm Tribal, because we are trying to get many Ouroboroids in this list, and the way we do this is with a new card, Druneth, Reviver of the Hive, which is a really powerful card, and a card I always wanted to test out, and it's been quite a while since the new set is out, and I didn't test it out yet, so this is my version. I had a lot of fun with this deck, and I can tell you it is strong, and it's fun to play, so enjoy the video. So this is the deck we are playing today. It is the Space Worm Tribal. I used to play this deck over a month ago for sure. I did adjust it, and there's currently a Simic mid-range deck running around with the Ouroboroids and the Surrak and Tywar, and of course with the new card Druneth, Reviver of the Hive, which this deck is built around. It's a 2-mana 1/1. Trample, whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value equal to Druneth's power, copy that spell. Except the copy isn't legendary, then put the +1/+1 counter on Druneth. So what we try to do is maximize the Ouroboroids, right? Of course we can copy the Ouroboroid if this is a 4/4, which is already incredibly powerful, but we also need to play a lot of 1-drops and 2-drops and 3-drops to get there. Of course you can adjust the power of this card with cards to buff it, like for example with Innkeeper's Talent, which is a 2-mana enchantment. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. For level 2, 1 green. Permanents you control with counters on them have Ward 1, which is already really nice. And level 3 for 4 mana, if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those kind counters on that permanent or player. So this is really nice, of course, because we can kind of work around with this card plus the Innkeeper's Talent, but then also keep in mind that this card is only triggered by creatures. So the main idea, like most of the Simic mid-range deck, is you go white and then you win with an attack, right? Because you have a lot of tramplers. We have here the Paw Patch Recruit, which is a 1-mana. Offspring 2/1. Whenever a creature control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, put the +1/+1 count on target creature control. Other than this one. So this card also works great with this. It triggers it and it can make it strong as well. We play 4 of Llanowar Elves. And we play 4 Sirens here. And this card is a 1/1 flyer and creates a map token. The flyer here is also nice because of course this has a bit of evasion with Ouroboroid. But we need other ways to copy Ouroboroid. And in the usual Simic list you would see like a Drowner where you can tap, or the 1/3 with the landfall ability. We are opting here for the Silent Hallcreeper, which is a 2-mana 1/1 enchantment creature horror. And this creature can't be blocked. So if this one gets really big because of our cards, it can just guarantee you the win, which I really like. And what I love about this card is you can choose 3 options. So you attack with this, you do damage to a player, then you can choose draw a card, put 2 +1/+1 counter on this creature, or this creature becomes a copy of another target creature you control. Again, another way to copy Ouroboroid. This is the way we did it in the last deck, and we also played the birds. This time I went their way with the birds, and I saw Swayze playing a similar list. I mean, of course the creature are quite different, but he played the Ingenious Prodigy, and I was like, I want to try this card, and it's a really nice one. It's a 1 blue and X, it's a 0/1 with Skulk. Skulk means a creature with Skulk can't be blocked by a creature with greater power. Can be useful, but that's not the good part. At the beginning of your upkeep, if this creature has 1 or more +1/+1 counters on it, you may remove a +1/+1 counter from it, you do draw a card. So this is a way we draw cards. And what is really nice, because this is an X spell, it's quite flexible with Druneth, right? So depending what the power is on Druneth, you can use this card to copy it, which I really like. You could technically play it for 0 or for 1 and X0. Not optimal, but you could technically do it. And yeah, of course this one gets counters again, so you can draw more because of Ouroboroid, because of Recruit, and because of our Innkeeper's Talent. Innkeeper's Talent plus Prodigy is basically draw extra card each turn, which I really like. On the 2 slot, because there's a lot of cards that we have to deal in the graveyard against, maybe like Vivi, the Sultai combo, we need to have Keen-Eyed Curator in the deck, which is a 2-mana 3/3. And as long as there are 4 or more cards types among cards exiled with this creature, it gets +4/+4 and has Trample. So the Trample is quite nice here, and for 1 mana you can exile target card from a graveyard. You can also play the Oozes here, but I think this is just a better card on 2 for blocking. And the mana base in Simic is quite good. You have a lot of access, you have Virtues, you have the Shocklands. Sanctums, and Passage. You could also play Town, but with this mana base you really don't need. I prefer the Passage here, because the Passage is a basic land, which helps the Verge here as well. So, and there's also a 2 mana card that works quite well with Druneth. I try to play this deck so it is as competitive as possible, and I feel Curator has to be in this deck. Another creature we play is Surrak, the Elusive Hunter, which is our 3 mana card for 3 trample. It can't be countered, and whenever a creature control or creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, draw a card. Another way to draw a card, 3 mana for 3 with trample, really strong, and we love the trample because of Ouroboroid. This wins you games, as you will see. It's just really, really strong. I also added one of Tywar the Pummeler. This card becomes more and more popular in these Simic lists, and it's a really, really strong card. It's 3 mana, 3/3, legendary. And don't forget, legendary with like Surrak and Tywar, they don't count on Druneth. You get a non-legendary copy, which is really, really nice. So yeah, Tywar, 5 mana. Creature control get +X until the end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creature you control. You basically just double it, and you have quite big creatures, so this is really powerful, and as you will see, this one is a game as well. And what I like is you can also tap not untap creature control, and Tywar gets indestructible until the end of turn. Tap it. So with this you can dodge some board wipes, which is nice to have a creature that can dodge board wipes. I think this card fits perfect in this type of deck. Then we also need some interaction, and I had a different card there. I had the Snakeskin Whale, but I felt like with Innkeeper's Talent, probably not the best card, and you will see, hear me talk like I need a bounce. So we added Into the Flood Maw here, which is a 1 mana instant. You can return the creature an opponent controls hand. If you give the tapped fish, you can return any non-land permanent to opponent's hand. So I wanted to have this card. I think it's really nice to have. You don't want to have too many non-creatures, but yeah, I feel like we need this. We don't play Drowners in this deck, so you want to have some way of interact with opponent's board. Into the Flood Maw seems like the right card there. Maybe you can play 3. I went with 2. In the beginning of the games, I didn't have them. I added them later on. That's why you see it in the final version here in the intro. I have the Into the Flood Maw instead of the Snakeskin Whale. And I also have the 3 Steps Ahead here. And this card is also quite funny because it would fit the theme of copying Ouroboroids, right? Like we do with Hallcreeper and the Revivers. But it's also a counter spell. And for 3 mana, counter any spell can be really nice, especially if you have a white board. And then they try to go in, try to board wipe you, and if the counter, it's really nice. Or just for other spells, it can be really nice. Also against aggressive decks where you establish board control, and then I try to shoot you to win, and then you still keep your counter and have the way to chip damage until you win, which we did. So yeah, counter is really nice here, but you don't really have life gain in this deck. So yeah, really nice spot. And of course you can also draw 2 cards and discard a card, but usually use it for the copy and the counter or the combination of these cards. So I wanted to have these 2 just also to fit the theme. In the lands I also play 1 Restless Winestock here, and this is also a land with trample. That's really important to know. Maybe you have only 1 Ouroboroid on the field, which is a 10-13, right? But you can attack, but it doesn't have trample. But then if you have the land and you activate the land, this is suddenly 15-15 trampler, and that's a bit harder to block, right? So yeah, this is the deck. I had a lot of fun playing this. As you all know, I love Simic, and it was time to try out Druneth. And I'm pretty sure I will try more Druneth decks, but this was the one I always wanted. In the beginning, I was like, this is the first deck I'm gonna make a video about, but then it wasn't. It was the Simic Turtle list, and that one was really powerful, and you can check my videos out. It's online here, and it was quite popular, and I'm quite happy about all the support I get from everyone here. And the community is amazing, so thank you everyone in Discord, all the comments, you all amazing. You make this possible, that I can keep doing the content here, and I hope I can help you all. And if you like it, feel free to subscribe and like, leave a comment, it's for free. We also have membership now. I'm working on setting everything up, where I will have like monthly calls, we can play together and all these kind of things. So you can definitely check it out, or if you just want to see how our Discord is, feel free to join the Discord. The people there are amazing. Really, they're amazing. I can tell you that. They're super helpful, super nice. So yeah, with no further ado, I wish you fun with these games. Yeah, can do. Druneth is interesting though, so I'm actually considering not playing the Llanowar Elf. But it's just too good to play it. We can still draw a 1-drop here, because we play many. So probably still better to do that. Okay, probably more aggressive on their side. Yeah, we're gonna play different lines here because yeah, Druneth is not really doing it here. But having a turn 2 Surrak is always powerful. And especially if we combine this with an Ouroboroid next turn. Going in. Solid 5 damage here. And let's see. We draw quite a lot of lands. They have to attack with the Surbind on the Ouroboroid, right? But then it's still a 3/3. They get another Surrak here. But the targeting here is interesting now. Let's see how they do this. We draw a card. We are drawing a card. And now we have... Okay. Two different lines to play here. We can copy the Ouroboroid here. Which I kind of like. But playing a Druneth into a Siren is also really nice. If we copy, we have a better attack though. I think it is the Siren here. It's just too strong. It is definitely too strong. Do one here. I do want to have attack with this one. If they have a double block, I will take it. No. This way, I give them the option to double block, but it's not too good, and I get an attack in, so... I will keep drawing cards and have quite a decent amount of creatures out. So, yeah. But 3 steps ahead, again, we play the Ouroboroid copy deck in the Simic shell. Okay, they have another Ouroboroid, which is fine. So they have to attack, which gives me a draw. They have to keep this Ouroboroid gone, right? So that's quite good. We will not block here. Not drawing that well. Okay, 4 go on 5. If I attack with this and this, they have to block, right? Going in with all. Because the Ouroboroid as a 4/4 is quite nice. So this is definitely the best thing I can do. If they want to go for value blocks, I think they cannot. Yeah, won the game here. So yeah, Ouroboroid tribal. Nice. GG. Trash no. Okay, trash no. I think on the draw this is doable because we have a Siren and we have the Druneth and we have ways to kind of go off if you find a land. Double Word is quite weird though, but with the Siren, turn 1 I can do it. Especially in the draw we have an extra land possibility. So let's see how we can go off with this. Worst case we still have this card, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. Victory, good card. Okay, I don't want to play this yet. So I honestly feel like I'm gonna play one of these. Gonna play one of these. Glimmer, okay, they're gonna draw. Take 3. We get bunnies. No blocks. We need to find Ouroboroid. It's the main card we want to find here. I could actually wait for... Is there a better one? No, there's not a better one. I can actually play it. Gonna draw a card here. Yeah, this was also not bad, but I do like the double rabbit here more because I know it's mono white with a lot of removal. I take the 3. Okay. Double voice. Do you want double Hallcreeper or double Keen Eyes? I think we want double Hallcreeper here. Yeah, I think it's better now. We are going super wide here. Do we want another recruit? Do we want a Snakeskin Well Up? I think we want to have Snakeskin Well Up for a better block. Also like to draw a potential card here. What could they play? We have a block for the voice, which is still nice. Okay, I think we end the turn. I have to consider my life total a bit more. There could be like a Elspeth as well. Taking 5. If they have the board wipe, it's super not fun. But I feel like I have to go for it. They have a board wipe. Is the only explanation here. So maybe Hallcreeper there was not too nice. We can rebuild, but yeah. Maybe they are scared of a spell pierce here. Okay, they checked the spell pierce, I think. Now the bot. No bot wipe? That cannot be. That cannot be. What happened? Gonna draw quite a lot of cards here. Okay. Okay. So we keep these going. Gonna offspring this. Giving them their life maybe is not the smartest, but I think I should be able to survive it. Okay. They didn't have board wipe before. We have 7 life. Even with Elspeth, it's not enough. Probably we shouldn't have played the recruit here. It's just, I mean, they have to have board wipe, right? Yeah. Yeah, didn't play that well, guys. Sorry. They will get life again, but what do we want to do? Getting a lot of life now. It's definitely unfortunate. That's so stupid. We need to find Ouroboroid, right? That's like the main thing. I should have used that before. Double Hallcreeper is not too bad. We can also just not play it here, to be fair. We still have 5 damage on board, that's enough for me right now. So yeah, we're going for this. Okay. That's super interesting. Indestructible. Yeah, no, that's a good one. Put them on 9. That's not a bad draw. Caretaker talent, okay, but they need a token. We can go for the board YB again. Not too happy about that one. Giving them too many lives again. If they find a creature, they're in a good position. Yeah, you get the thing. Just cannot play around spot removal now. It's a good card, but I feel like I need to find something now. If they didn't find a creature, I'm happy. Another one? My god. Opponent is like, I just play that all day. Okay, it's gonna be weird, but I want to play the snakeskin on that card. And then double. I cannot play around more. Maybe find a 1-drop. That's kind of weird too. Probably should have played this smarter. I can still do it though. Let's just do it. If they have a removal here, then well played. Just don't want to play against another board wipe. We had 3 Ultimas. Yeah, you get life. And 3 Ultimas is just a lot. They can still have split ups. But at one point, come on. Just stop board wiping me. Okay. So we will not attack with 1 here to keep this one alive, I think. Okay. We're gonna do it like this. We will only attack with Druneth here. And then next turn we finish it. It can be risky, but I do like this line. Okay. Cannot do much about this. Our Keen-Eyed Curator are getting really strong now too. But that's not helping. So now we need to calculate it. We have a creature, now we get an instant. Now we need to look in our graveyard. We have an enchantment. What else do we have? Instant, enchantment, creature. It's unfortunate. Let me see again. What do we have here? Yeah, no. That's about it. This is lethal, so we're gonna swing. Okay, we managed. We managed. Maybe I was too scared for all these split ups, but I think sometimes you have to like triple Ultima, and we still managed to win. I think it's quite good. So yeah, GG. Okay. Yep. Finally can try the Prodigy too, which is super nice. I do want to go this, and then we can trigger this later. Ah, this is an interesting turn. I like this one, but I don't have anything after, so... And with this hand, and I'm not sure if we have another one drop, we want to play it like this. Ah, unfortunate. But we can trigger it twice next turn, so that's really good. If this one survives, now we go quite wide. Okay, first this. And we can think. We're gonna go this. Okay, so the way we're gonna win this is obviously by finding Ouroboroid and run over. So we get 2 draws from the Hallcreeper here. If they have a Hydra here, it's already dangerous. Okay, they have a Hydra. So now, how do we do this the best? I think the only way right now to be 100% sure is 3 steps ahead. Can they win Chocobo land? Chocobo land is 2, 4, 8. Yeah, they would win. So I would need counter to survive, to be 100% sure. So... How much is playing a Siren here too? Is 1 more damage next turn? I think I can do it. Okay. I have to play it towards the Chocobo here. I cannot just die that turn, right? So yeah, here. Chocobo, as predicted. We have to stop the lethal. As you all know what this deck can do. Yeah. Oh, I love it when you know it, you know? I love it when you know it. So I would say I did well. It's still a big creature, don't get me wrong. Still a really big creature. But we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Okay, now we don't have the draws. this will give us a draw. Maybe finds us the Ouroboroid, and we get another Ouroboroid, so we have to do it for 2. If you play this, we have the better blockers. This is the better blocker of finding the card here. We only have... we have 3 damage now. We put them on 12, then 6. It's not good enough. If they have a land, it's 16, so it's quite heavy. So yeah, I think I'm forced to do this here. Cannot see another way. Can push 1 more damage technically. Okay, there's a land, so it didn't matter too much. But yeah, we need the blockers here. So you have 6 here, and if you find an Ouroboroid, we could win the game, right? Ah, Chocobo. Another Chocobo. Maybe we dodge land? Okay, we dodge the land here. Huge. It is really huge. If they attack with the Hydra, we can double block it. So... didn't dodge a land. That's lethal. Ah! I think we tried the best here. We don't play bounces, so yeah, good game. Double Chocobo, we found the line, we didn't go through. As you know, this deck is just what it is, right? And we faced it, and it's a good deck, so we lost, so that's totally fine. GG. Yeah, can keep. Go Siren first here. Okay, that's... yeah, it's still... oh, no, it's Llanowar Elves first. Oh, shock. But hey, it's okay. There was a stop, we knew it. We knew it, but Siren is still okay. Having the chance to drop an out the card here is still better. Have to go for Llanowar Elves early. It's just how it is. A 3/3 flyer. We go with the Siren into a map, I think. Okay. I was hoping we have a 2/2 flyer here, which we do not have. They on the play. Not helping. They're not helping at all. Sheltered, okay, yeah, they heal and do damage. The flyer is not easy to deal with. Oh, we take another 2. 2, shock, 2, okay. Yeah, it's a lot of damage we take here. I think we probably will not be fast enough now. You can try, but it looks quite dire. I do think maybe we have to include some bounces here for the snakeskin. It's like my first feeling playing it. Yeah, there's no way. We have 4 life. They're on the play. I have to shock myself if I want to do it. Okay, maybe. So stupid. But it's like the better card for me. They can just Boros Charm me as well. It's pretty simple. Okay, I mean, at least we have blockers here, you know? Okay, here... That's an interesting turn. I can risk it once more, I think. I have to risk it here. If I get the Ouroboroid to a certain point, maybe. I have still a counter on my hand. Right now I can block quite good, so... Double is problematic, but we have another Spyglass here. Which we're gonna play. And keep counter up. So that's already... Okay, maybe we can do this here. That is okay too. We just keep doing our thing. We go in with this one here. Since we have counter, we can do most things now. So next turn, if we attack, they are forced to block. They're looking for the finisher. That is 1 damage, which I can deal with. Okay, how strong are our cards? If I attack with 2, they are forced to block with a slick shot here. Let's do the calculation. They blocked this. Then they're 14, 15. So they have to block 1. So they're forced to block 1 here. I still keep my flyer. If I attack with both, they have to block both, right? Block. Block, 14 goes through. They have to block with both. They get 2 life though. They get 2 life, but I get a Siren back, which gives me a blocker. So this is still lethal. So yeah, that's it. And they're going for the Boar's Charm here. While we have count on hand. I'm quite impressed that we managed this game. I wonder if they would draw it here. I just wonder. Do you have it? No, they don't. But I wish they had it, just to counter, just to say, nope. Yeah, that's a cool game. Quite hard to pull off, but hey. A win is a win. Marco. Okay, Marco. Such a weird hand. Like, this deck is so much stronger if you have your 2-drop. Like, it's such a different deck once you have it. What do we face? What color are you playing? Red. Okay, yeah. Then we have to attack here. Okay, now we could... No, we cannot. This is a good card. I cannot play the tokens here. So that is what it is. And if I play Recruit, they would just kill it, then they kill Recruit, and the Recruit is kind of weaker then. Which I also don't want. In a perfect world, I get an Offspring Recruit against Mono Red. It's like the perfect thing. Mobilize. I mean, that's also quite good. It will hurt them a lot. They can have a removal spell here, but I still get the 2 paw patches. Which goes still really nice with my Siren here. Playing against Gobos? Oh, yeah, playing against Gobos. What the hell is going on? So the only card I'm really scared is Krenko. That's by far the worst card. No, I need to find power now. Now we need to find power. Have to keep my life total in check here. They can't just sacrifice this for a Siren, but I'm liking sacrificing. Costs mana, and the recruit's doing work. Okay, yeah, that's annoying. That is annoying. Like I feel I have to bounce it. It gives them a mana too. I'm not happy about this. Really not too happy, but let's see how they play this. They're gonna sacrifice that one, huh? I think I have to lower the damage a little bit. Now they only have 1 mobilize. I'm not happy with these draws, really. I'm not happy. Trying to survive now until I find my Ouroboroid. That's like the goal. Now they have 3 damage. They can attack, then they have 4. But that's not going to be enough. Okay. I don't think they can just attack in a good way. I will double block this. I want them to shoot. Let them shoot. Okay, we do have a land now. Land. Creature. Do we have something here? Instant. Okay, we have it actually. What? No, we don't. Super annoying. creature. That artifact there would be nice, but we do have blockers, so it's not too bad. But we have creature. Okay. Don't have an enchantment here. Still need to keep this back here. They can attack, but I still have okay blocks. If they attack, they lose both headliners. But they can sacrifice the headliners if they want to. Yeah. Okay. They just trade here. I still have the land, so I wish I could take something, but I don't. I really don't. Legendary, come on, count. Joking. Just making opponents scared. Yeah, but otherwise it's a bit weird now because it's only a 2-2. Oh, okay, that's how they deal with it now. Okay. Well, it's empty board against empty board. 1, 2, 3, 5. Really good draw here. 5-6 blocker with additional draws each turn. It's pretty strong. Pretty good too. Good card too. Okay. Yeah, funny. But we get more draws now. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. But I can still block. Can still block here. Maybe they have a shock, but I cannot play around it. Getting the extra draws is really important. That's frustrating. Getting 2 counters on a card. Still think drawing is the best option if we don't draw land, of course. So we're flooding here in a position where you do not want to flood. Super frustrating. They get the tokens now. They get the tokens. Let's see what we find. This is a frustrating one. Okay, it's not. Okay, that's good too. Let me calculate this. We have 2 here, which is 6. It's not lethal. Okay, it's not lethal, but we have blockers, so I think we should be able to survive this. Next turn we have lethal just with the Silent Hallcreeper, so we can just block here. Whatever they swing at us. Like Krenko would be really bad. But let's hope they don't top deck. Marco, don't top deck, please. Even if I would done that, like, wouldn't have been enough, right? Because it's not count, it's just +X. Okay, we got there. We got there. Interesting game, not an easy one, but yeah, nice. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's the good old Llanowar Elf hand, where maybe we can... Yeah, I'm not too happy with it, to be honest. I wish I had like a copy kind of card, or like a... If we draw into Ouroboroid, this is definitely playable. We also have to see what they have. Keep. Mono red is the hardest, then we want to recruit. Against red, you want to have to recruit. Boros maybe, huh? Mice. Mices. Mices are tricky. Mices are definitely more tricky. We can go quite white. They don't have many removal spells, so... That is a super annoying card. And they're on the play, which I would say is pretty decent. We're gonna keep a Flood Maw up, just not to die early. That's the most important part. Double folding maws is also not good, but... Okay. This has to go. This way is not too bad. I actually can block here. But I don't want. Need to go for the Ouroboroid. Can do it for 2, keep 1 up, but cannot. Can do it for 3. Try to find. Let's do it for 3. Hopefully dodge a potential shelter. Shelter is a really good card here. If I had double blue, I would have done for 2, keep 1 blue up for a bounce, but did not. What is this? That's a good card. That's a really good card. They get quite big, but we still have decent blocks. Which, yeah. I think this is a block here. Have to draw a card here. Bad draw. Bad draw. Not much I can do. Still have a block here. Still can bounce the Manifold Mouse on attack step, of course. Okay. I don't mind this one. Just need to give me time to find the cards. A second one. They can trigger this and this. Oh. It is painful. It is painful. I'm quite happy that I actually did on this one. So I can get rid of that, which is still decent enough. They have one attack which I cannot block. So taking 6 here is a lot, but hey, maybe find the card. Well, that's quite easy to block. What are they having here? Trample for 1, +2/+2, trample. What's 1/1? Flying. Okay, it's not lethal though. Interesting. Okay. We just block whatever we see. Get the better defense now, probably on 2 life. Ay. They get trample, so you have to be careful. Or you just shoot me in the face, right? That works too. On the play, aggro decks are not easy to deal with, especially if you get Ouroboroid a bit too late. Okay. It's a lot of shocking. But what do you want to do? Not happy. Oh, Surveil though. Gives me more double Surveil. We play as many creatures as we can here until we can Ouroboroid, right? That's like the main plan here. Okay, that's a totally different deck than I see coming for sure. I'm not sure if they play board wipes, but I'll just go ham. Maximum damage trying to go for. Okay, no, that's something else. Nemesis. That's annoying. Could copy the Ouroboroid here, which probably would have been better. I have one more in my hand, so... Do they have board wipe? To be fair, with my hand, I just want counter. We just swing with counter up. Seems like the best way to do it. There's not much else. Now they need 2 more. Okay. Even with this one, they wouldn't have survived, so probably should have kept it, but I didn't think there's something for 2 mana that can deal with the situation. And yeah, that was a fast one. Sometimes, you know, Ouroboroid makes it. Llanowar Elf, Ouroboroid is super fast. And we didn't have our new card again. Like, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Books Andrea. Keep. I really like Innkeeper's Talent. Feels really good in this deck, so maybe there could be 3. But it's not a creature, so yeah, it's a bit less good for that reason. But overall a fan. Black. So this probably is Ors of Auras, which is a list I'm also gonna play soon. Gonna see me play that one soon. 2 of them. Okay. Sure. we want to go to discard and then win from there. That's like the main idea, right? So to get there, what we want to do is go as wide as possible. No matter how much damage we take here. Ouroboroid is the best if we go wide. Having the ward though is also super interesting. I like a 3/3 here. Goes around step. Could have played step that though, but still okay. So I think it technically is better to use this first, but let's see. Let's see what they play here. Okay. Definitely wish they just drew that one. That is a not nice card. Okay, we're gonna play with our cards we have here. We still have a decent block for one of them. This one can attack. Okay. So let's go here. No, don't want this one. So this is good for block here. And this go for the flyer. Still better to attack with 2. Death may be quite a heavy attack here next turn. But do we have another option? I think they have maybe Ghost and Ghost in the Shell. Ghost and Sheltered by Ghost plus the one that gives +1/+1, and that's a lot of damage. Where I cannot really do much. Okay, airless, yeah, sure. I have to be more careful here. It's not a bounce. Okay, this way we do get Lethal in the air, so we force a block. But they can also just block with... I mean, they have to block, which is already nice. And then we hope we win somehow. Or survive this turn. That's problematic. That is a problematic one here. This makes me... I can attack, but I take a lot of damage. The heal for 1. I cannot get through. I think it's not possible to attack here. There's just too many possibilities, and now with nowhere to run. Like, yeah. I need to find good cards here. Doesn't matter, but we're still gonna do it. I put this one quite high. I like the trample here. I put this higher so it can be protected. Keep back, keep back. They need to find cards too, as well as I. What I need to... If I find a bounce, I win the game. If they don't have removal. I get my Surrak quite high, and the trample is what I need. Okay, it's a good card, but they lose life, but they can draw cards now. They get another flyer there. Yeah. It's good. Still have the upper hand though. Well, but it looks bad. Maybe we're gonna find something not bad here. That's not good. Still believe the Trampler is the best option. So this is a 14-13. If this one attacks, we should not be able to die. I can block the big one. So we're gonna force some blocks here. They need to block with 3 cards, so with 2 of them. So let's go. I don't know the card in the hands, and ward doesn't matter, so... Maybe I played this a bit too careful, but I know these type of decks, what they can do, because I play a lot of Aura myself. But yeah. I have to do it like this. I need to keep flying blockers for sure. That one has to stay back. Maybe I could have attacked earlier on. Okay, so they try to block me, huh? How do I do it? Okay, I mean we just block to survive next turn. But yeah, let's see. Well, let's see how they do it. They're scared of this Trampler for sure, but they have to use a lot of resource. A lot of resource. It's 13 body. It's a lot. Okay, well, I take this. I mean, I was just thinking, aren't they dead? But hey, we won. Not easy. I'm not sure if I played this correct, but hey, GG. Yeah, I have to say the bounces are needed, and maybe there's even more bounces needed. Overall, I would say this deck is probably a bit weaker than the original Simic deck, but this is, for me, more fun to play. And we tried out new cards in this shell, and yeah, I think the Ingenious Prodigy is a cool card. I'm not sure if it's the card we want, but it can go off quite funny, and yeah, it draws you a lot of cards, and it works great with Druneth, so Swayze had a cool idea there. I did change basically all the other cards, except of course the main cards, because he opted even more. He played the Hydra, which is also a good card. His version is definitely strong too, definitely more on theme than mine. Mine is maybe a bit more tuned against the meta, because I try to put in the meta, but both good decks, so definitely check his video out too. And yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this. As I said, I would like to have more bounces, more interaction. I wish I could fit in the drowners to have even more interaction with the board. But yeah, if you're gonna stick with the Ouroboroid plan and the copying, I just love the Hallcreeper. Always been a fan of this card. You will see me play this card quite a lot because yeah, what can I do? I just love it. And yeah, I had fun with the decks, with the deck. And if you like the deck and my gameplay or me or anything, feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and definitely join Discord. It's the best place. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Bye.